Were someone to chance upon the sheep stable on the outskirts of Bethlehem that morning, what a peculiar scene they would behold. The stable stinks as all stables do, stench of urine, dung. The sheep, they all reek pungently in the air. The ground is hard, the hay scarce, cobwebs cling to the ceiling, and a mouse scurries across the dirt floor. A more lowly place of birth could not exist. Off to one side, a group of shepherds sits silently on the floor, perhaps perplexed, perhaps in awe, no doubt in amazement. Their night watch had been interrupted by an explosion of light from heaven and a symphony of angels. God goes to those who have time to hear him, so on this night, he went to simple shepherds. Near the young mother sits the weary father. If anyone is dozing, he's probably it. He can't remember the last time he sat down. And now that Mary and the baby are comfortable, he leans against the wall of the stable and feels his eyes grow heavy. The mystery of the event puzzles him, but he hasn't the energy to wrestle the question he has. What's important is that the baby is fine and Mary is safe. As sleep comes, he remembers the name the angel told him to use: Jesus. Wide awake is Mary. My, how young she looks. Her head rests on the soft leather of Joseph's saddle. The pain has been eclipsed by wonder. She looks into the face of the baby, her son, her Lord, his majesty. At this point in history, the human being who best understands who God is and what he's doing is a teenage girl in a smelly stable. She can't take her eyes off him. Somehow Mary knows she is holding God. So this is he. She remembers the words of the angel. Of his kingdom there will be no end. He looks like anything but a king. His face is prunish and red. His cry, though strong and healthy, is it still helpless and piercing, the cry of a baby. And he is absolutely dependent upon Mary for his well-being. Majesty in the midst of the mundane, holiness in the filth of sheep manure and sweat, divinity entering the world on the floor of a stable, through the womb of a teenager, and in the presence of a carpenter. She touches the face of the infant God. How long was your journey? The baby had overlooked the universe. These rags keeping him warm were the robes of eternity. His golden throne room had been abandoned in favor of a dirty sheep pen, and worshiping angels had been replaced with kind but bewildered shepherds.